Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, dear listeners. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Straight to the point for now, today's news can be perceived as a serious topic, but an interesting one nonetheless. Without further beating around the bush, let us dive into today's program. 1 in 3 Indonesian teenagers aged 10 to 17 faces mental health challenges, according to the Indonesian National Adolescent Mental Health Survey, or the INAMHS, alarming educators, parents, and youth advocates worldwide. This impacts about 15.5 million adolescents, or 34.9% of the age group, including anxiety disorders at 3.7%, major depression at 1%, conduct disorders at 0.9%, and PTSD or ADHD each at 0.5% over the past year. Post-pandemic effects linger, with academic pressures from UN SMP exams, cyberbullying on TikTok and Instagram, where 70% of teens exceed 3 hours daily, family economic strains, and scarce counseling in rural spots like Papua or Nusa Tenggara Timur, fueling depression, anxiety, loneliness, and focus issues. Stigma remains the biggest barrier. Just 2.6% of access help from school psychologists, or Kemenkes's Ayo Sehat app, fearing labels like crazy in conservative communities. Viral reports of teen suicide in Jakarta and Surabaya. UGM and Kemenkes's experts advocate early detection through the 2024 Pentingnya Kesehatan Mental Bagi Remaja campaign, training teachers to spot mood swings, withdrawal from friends, failing grades, or unexplained headaches, signaling deeper issues. Globally, WHO reports 1 in 7 adolescents struggle, but Indonesia's higher rates ties to 8-hour daily gadget addiction and disrupted families across 4 million migrant worker households. Bright spots emerge. Biopharma's 2025 school webinars reach 500,000 students through partnerships with Realiv's anonymous chat therapy, gaining 1 million Gen Z downloads. The 2026 APBN commits 10 trillion rupiahs to mental health, hiring 1,000 puskesmas counselors, integrating UKS mental screenings, and plotting mental health days in Bandung schools, where yoga sessions cut anxiety by 15%. Grassroots solutions empower youth. Influencers like Atta Halilintar boost #Bicara Mental Awareness. Nutrition supports brain health. Omega-3 rich ikan tongkol and oats fight inflammation linked to depression. Avoid MSG-laden instant noodles that spike anxiety levels. Kemen PPPA's 129 hotline handles 50,000 calls yearly for parent guidance. Curriculum reforms weave emotional intelligence into Pancasila classes, targeting 50% awareness by 2023. Challenges persist. Only 30% of schools have counselors. Urban prevalences at 40% versus 25% rural. UGM forums amplify calls for action. President Prabowo pledges zero stigma in youth addresses. untreated issues drain 70 trillion rupees annually in lost productivity. Yet, healthy minds boost learning outcomes by 12%. Junior reporters poll classmates about exam stress or authentic English. Indonesia leads ASEAN with comprehensive surveys. Commit to self-care includes 30-minute daily walks, screen time limits, and early help seeking. Strong minds build a resilient nation. That was a bit short for today, but I personally think it captures the message intended. Remember to stay healthy, whether it is physically, mentally, or financially. Until then, see you later, dear listeners. Stay safe, stay curious. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.